Hi everyone, come with me for a tour of our plot in 2024 where I'll show you around what we grew, what was successful and what wasn't. Stay tuned. This is squash. We grow it for the leaves. We love squash leaves. They are such a delicious vegetable. Some of it didn't do quite well because this spot was actually flooding last year. Then here we had cowpeas, which is a bean variety. Once it's matured, we also pick the beans and boil them or add them into a sauce or also mix them with some dried maize to make meal. And then we had our lovely kale. This is perennial kale as well as the Portuguese walking stick cabbage. So this is how it looks like when it is at its prime. It has those very large leaves and it grows very huge. So this is a vegetable that we pick throughout the season and it grows fresh leaves each time you pick them. Here we had a patch of tomatoes. They did quite well actually, but they were really affected by the weather pattern, and some of the times they lost their flowers. And this is the strawberry patch. We had actually very lovely and huge strawberries, but because this is a new place where we planted them this year when we moved from our previous plot, we only managed to pick them towards the end of the season. This is another batch of tomatoes, a different variety of tomatoes on there. And here we also had started some vegetables, and here we had some Chinese cucumbers. They did quite well actually, and they were very lovely because our usual cucumbers didn't do well. They were eaten by slugs, and we had to buy some plants from the garden center to plant on there so that we can grow some. So we only could manage to get some Chinese cucumbers on there, but they were really, really lovely. Then this part is where we moved to where we had grown all our maize. So we had partitioned the plot that the other side we can grow our vegetables and all other plants. Then on the other side we then grow the maize. So this is the maize patch. It was quite huge and they stretching from this point to the end of the plot. This one was not really good plant. My husband decided to plant these ones very close to each other on this side, and they were competing for sunlight, so they continued to grow and grow and grow taller. Side we then have the other ones that were spaced out quite well, and they really really grew quite well. So if you look at this patch, this one, that is where we had the colored maize, the one with different colors and very colorful. So this is the patch we had, that one. And it's an early variety, it's an early maturing variety. And here with a line of sweet sorghum. It didn't do well. It continued to grow very tall, but we didn't manage to get it to seed, so we were not able to eat any of it. Then on the other ones, on the other side, we had some sweet corn that were growing on there, but it was quite late in the season, so it didn't do really well as well. Then it just got stuck by frost before it matured. So this is the end of the plot, and we didn't manage to get to grow to the end of the plot. So with that page that is still undone, we are going to try new things this year. So watch out for more content on what we are going to grow this year. Thank you so much for watching our video. Bye.